don't like my face in 8-bit.
When it started that,
I feel that's like 2-bit. I think that's less than 8-bit. I think that's only like 2 bits.
It's honestly, it is 8-bit though, because most people, when they say 8-bit, confuse it with like 16-bit or 32-bit. But 8-bit was really, really grainy back in the day. Did you
count the bits?
I did count the bits, actually. Thank you.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of our G-Damn Pod. It's Wednesday, Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your calendar clock dials. See everybody checking in the comments. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Welcome. Come on in. Get in these topics. We got some things to talk about, discuss with y'all. Got a little bit of news, some refreshers, if you will. But who wants to set it off? I know I look to...
I didn't even put my hat on.
God, I'm getting good at this. I was like, I looked to, and it was Deshaun.
Yeah, you got to do the opposites. Except for your up and downs. Your up and downs are the same, but your left and rights
I'm horrible, even in real time. This is going to fuck me up and do me a disservice, because then when I go to turn in a car and someone's like, make a left, I'm going to be like, wrong way.
And it would actually do the streaks, because he's making the left doing 85 so he can get it on 2 wheels.
Yeah, man, I seen some crazy shit yesterday. Go ahead. Start. Go ahead, Sean. Take the floor. Get it. So, he said, let me dust this off.
So I saw a thing that Neil Young, classic music artist Neil Young, basically gave Spotify an ultimatum that they can have Joe Rogan or Neil Young, but they can't have both, because he feels that Spotify and Joe Rogan are putting out misinformation about COVID and vaccines and things of this nature. So he's trying to give Spotify an ultimatum. Do you think, like, obviously, legendary artist, I get it. I don't know if he has any power on this platform. It's a modern digital thing. I don't know if the kids are really clamoring to get that new Neil Young single and stream it. I don't know. Maybe they are. But I just thought, do you think artists have that kind of power to put?
I want to say one thing, and then I won't say anything else. How very old of Mr. Young? It's a very old thing to do. Give people ultimatums, or else you'll either eat my steak or else. That's what it sounds like to me. It's very old. You're giving me an ultimatum. It's a very old thing to do. It's a very old thing to do. And that's, I won't say anything else. That's what I got.
It's kind of a young thing to do too, man. Because if you think about cancel culture, you don't like something that someone else says, I'm fucking done with this. Like, no, it's a young thing too. Right. But I would definitely
agree with me, or else.
I think Neil Young, if I was Spotify, I would say deuces Neil Young, because you ain't shit in this Spotify community. You are about 30 years too late, my friend. Leonard Skinner said it best, which they didn't actually say, but I hope Neil Young will remember that Spotify don't need him around. Sorry, my friend. You got to go.
You just did that. That was great.
And that's not me advocating for any Joe Rogan podcast. Let me double down on that. I'm not advocating for that, but I'm saying, Neil Young, shut the fuck up.
I don't listen to either. I don't listen to either.
I mean, but I know platforms, you're going to have people that you probably don't agree with, artists that maybe have done some shady things.
Welcome to the world.
Right.
Welcome to the world.
I was going to say that. I think he already tried this before.
Really?
Wanted to keep himself off of Spotify in the beginning of stuff. And then he was like, well, that's the only, that is kind of the only way kids can get music nowadays.
Right. Kids don't want to hear your music.
So he relented and he went on there. So it's like, whatever. It's like you guys said, I'm not for. I think it's just kind of crazy.
If you imply that you have that much power,
you shouldn't be fighting for. Just leave that alone.
But seriously, if you feel you have that much power in whatever thing you are, whether you be a sports person or a television caster, caller, color commentary, whatever the fuck it is you do in your job thing, if you think you have that much power that you're like this or else, start your own platform.
Yeah, I mean,
then you can be your own god, and you can tell everybody what they, it sounds like you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think that I'd be that passionate about something that I would want to squander my opportunities or listeners because I don't agree with something, or I don't 100% full on. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I don't understand that kind of thinking that much is what I guess I'm trying to say.
I mean, I guess, my thing is, as far as these platforms are concerned, iTunes, Spotify, Google Music, whatever, no one artist is going to make or break them. Honestly, it's
right. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like how much do you favor yourself? How big is your head?
Even if a Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift was like, fuck it, I'm not going to be on Spotify, it would keep going. It's not going to break Spotify, and they're.
But it wouldn't surprise me if they started their own platform.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, if you feel you got that much juice, then go do it. Like, start your own shit, and then you can be your own reign. You could be your own kingdom, your own fucking call your own shots. If you don't agree with something that one of your artists say, you can sponge their whole catalog away. It's like, that's just so weird to me and sounds so just. I don't even know what it sounds like. I don't want to get it, but yeah, that's awkward to me. That's very awkward to me. You're either on the platform or you're not. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
I think it's kind of awkward too, because I feel like Neil Young's always been a pretty advocate of like free speech and expression.
Yeah.
And, that old kind of hippie kind of movement. Right. So the fact that he's mad that Joe Rogan is saying stuff, and like, again, if you listen to any specific podcast and take it as real news or fact, like, Joe Rogan is not a factual podcast. We sure as shit aren't. I could say anything right now. The moon's made of cheese.
Speculation, allegation, conversation.
So the fact that he's trying to like censor Rogan in a way, in my opinion, it just feels weird to me. So I'm like, I don't know if it's just a stunt for Neil Young to get some attention, if he's serious about it. Like,
that's an interesting way to look at it, because now it's so crazy that we're to that level of the world that we know everything is so fake that we question if it's just a PR scam or if it's really like heartfelt. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that we're that place in the world. But I think that I don't know what Dustin, you said you spoke on it, Blaze. Everybody got on it. I don't know, man. I
thought it was interesting.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I think everybody should be entitled to whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And again, I agree with you. Like, if you go to a podcast, and just like this one, it's for entertainment purposes. We don't tell you to do anything. We celebrate you and your individuality. We thank you for coming and hanging out with us and chopping it up with us. Right. You know what I mean? I don't think that there's ever that kind of do what we say or else vibe. And if there ever is, please stop watching, because we ain't that way. Real talk. All right. So there's that. You want to do a news? No, let's talk about, first of all, shout out R.I.P. Peter Robbins. Dude, the guy who was Charlie Brown.
I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
No worries. We don't. No, I'm just saying, like, anybody who knows me knows how hard I go with Peanuts and just the whole vibe. I love the music. I love how it tied in with it's a simpler time. I can be transported anywhere I am in the universe at any point in time by damn, he just goes. He was like, bam. All right. But no, I love that, and RIP to him. So that's unfortunate, and shout out.
It sucks. It seems like every week we have to do in a memoriam, but also Meatloaf.
No.
Fucking Meatloaf died.
Dude, shout out Meatloaf too. Man.
He's a hell of a performer, hell of a singer.
Absolutely.
Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson too. Yep. Like with the whole Meatloaf thing, like, it was crazy because that's one of the few records that was floating around my house as a kid that I would listen to. And I remember the whole, like, let me sleep on it, baby, and the back and forth. And I remember how cool that was. And it was like almost like a Rocky Horror Picture Show. They were like singing, and it was like the knowledge that was planted in that record and this mind at that time have carried with me the whole entire life. So props to him for that. Like, I just, again, very, very slept on, and I don't think quit doing that. Very slept on, and I don't think enough people, I know a lot of people did appreciate his work, but I think maybe do yourself a service and go back and check out the song. Isn't Bad Out of Hell is the record?
Yeah, Bad Out of Hell too.
Yeah.
Those are kind of his big ones, like I Would Do Anything for Love. I mean,
oh my God, so good. Or what was the other one? Love by the Dashboard Light or something like that?
Yeah, I mean,
like one of them.
Very theatrical, a little cheesy at times.
Oh, it sounded.
There it is. That's all right. That's Peter Robbins. R.I.P. Peter Robbins. Yep. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Talking about Mr. Loaf now. That's okay. You blacked out. You came back.
It was kind of cool. I guess. I think they raised around like $13 million to the Humane Society and animal charities people donating in Betty White's honor on her birthday.
Damn,
so that was pretty cool.
That is cool as fuck.
That's a good chunk of change. So I mean, Betty White was a fucking legend. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Betty White doing it alive and doing it from the grave. She doing it big. Shout out Betty White. She donated a lot
anonymously too. So
yeah, no, she was very active with animal charities and all that kind of stuff.
And that was awesome. No, because I remember that everybody said that instead of saying R.I.P. for her all day long, go ahead and donate to your favorite animal shelter or dog like that. Yeah, that's what's up. So shout out to everybody who did that. Y'all made that a reality. Props to y'all. Y'all are the shit. That's that upper crust I like to hear about. That's the only crust I like.
Only crust.
Yeah. Only crust. I'll be cutting my crust off on my peanut butter and jellies.
You don't even like pizza crust? Like dip that into a little ranch or maybe some garlic butter or something?
If it's a stuffed crust, if not, that's a lot of dipping. It's a lot of dipping.
You know me, I love my sauces, so I'm dipping around.
I like to dip, player.
I'm dipping around, player.
He said, you know me, I like to dip. All right, kick me a topic. I have some more news. I can dazzle y'all with some news, but give me another topic. What you got? I heard you had a game or something.
I do have a game.
It segued into a game. It was all complicated. I'm like, I don't know.
Here, look, I'll just put it up. It's a pick'em, and I gotta ask you. I saw this on the internets the other day. So these ice creams, you gotta pick one. Which one would you like to see? You got oatmeal cream pie, honey buns, zebra cakes, cosmic brownies, Swiss rolls, and Nutty Buddy bars.
Well, that's an easy one. Should I go first?
Go first, yeah, please.
I will take the selection and what would be my lower right, the Nutty Buddy bar Bud ice creams.
Ooh, so delicious, right?
I believe so. Whoa! Hey now, how are you?
Yeah. What up?
How you doing?
I texted you by accident when I realized it was podcasting time.
It is. That's all right. I was still reading it. I'm multitasking, and I picked Nutty Buddy bar ice cream in the lower. What is my right-hand corner? Which one do you pick since you popped in?
I'm going to go and represent for the Zooligans, and I'm going zebra cakes.
Damn. Shout out to the Zooligans.
So it's just going to be vanilla ice cream then?
No, it's going to have chocolate drizzle.
It would have it would have like that white fudge frosting, no? That's what a zebra cake is to me, that waxy frosting. That's why it loses me.
Pretty much even
Nutty Buddy bars have that waxy chocolate too, but I let it go because of that peanut butter.
Yeah,
I don't know. When you say waxy, I think like those little, like when you say wax, I think of like that wax shit with the liquid inside, and you got to chew it and whatever.
No, like it's a texture.
You definitely
like,
do not
go to
chew
Denny's,
the wax.
and Denny's would bring you out your cheeseburger, and the cheese would look waxy. It would
you
just
bite the
have
tip
that
off and you drink it, Michael. You don't chew on the
wax. I thought you chew the wax, you eat the wax. I don't know.
Not everything that comes in a package is meant to eat, Michael.
I never enjoyed them because of the chewing of the wax.
Because you're eating wax. You are eating wax.
What are we talking about? Nickel nips?
No, the little I forget what they're called, but it's like the little bottles.
Everybody Google
and they got the juice in them.
They're amazing.
Little wax bottles.
Yeah, they're like four little wax bottles with colored liquid
Those are
sugar
nickel
inside.
nips.
Nickel nips?
I don't know what a nickel nip is.
I never heard that.
They're called. They look like little waxy bottles. You bite them, you drink the juice, and you chew the wax, and you throw it away.
See, it says you chew the wax.
You guys are disgusting. You guys are disgusting.
Spit it out.
You do not chew the wax and spit it out.
Hey, man, just trying to tell you, it's like bubble gum.
You're supposed to chew the wax. I don't know.
What?
Maybe it's my obsessive compulsions. I don't know. Now that I've shared this secret, I feel embarrassed.
I didn't know they were called nickel nips.
All right, what do you got, Chris?
Maybe back in the day they only cost a nickel, and it's like a nip. I don't know.
That was their name. I'm gonna find the shit and I'm gonna post about it. How about that?
He just found it. He said he's telling them.
All right, go ahead.
All right, look, I was gonna go. I mean, old school me would have picked oatmeal cream pie all day, but I think I was going straight to Nutty Bar. That's where I would be at, the same place, because that's the only thing with peanut butter and chocolate. Two things that go great together already.
You're right.
And then you just add a little wafer in there, and it's over with.
I swear I thought you were going to go for the honey bun one. I really did. You flipped me up with the oatmeal pie one because I knew that was your sleeper. That was like his sleeper pick.
That is.
Wow.
That is.
I think I would go honey bun because I don't like chocolate. So it'd probably be that or the oatmeal cream pie thing for me. So I think probably the honey bun.
I think I'm
honey
gonna go
bun for you
oatmeal.
too. Look at Sean showing his true jail.
I'm going oatmeal cream
He's
pie.
like, I want honey bun flavor. Hell yeah.
I think I'm going to go oatmeal cream pie, but in the all fairness of the game, I haven't told you that you guys are familiar with Hudsonville ice cream. It's a Michigan ice cream. They have decided to make every single flavor so you can get these starting February 1st with one I didn't put up at the end. Wait for it. Ooh, the strawberry. The strawberberry is the one I didn't put up.
Swiss roll?
Yes, and they are all going to be available at Walmart.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
You bastard.
Well,
Walmart making us.
I wanted to make a game out of it, but I also wanted to give you the surprise that you could actually get any one of those that you want.
Oh my goodness!
That
was actually very informative and really showed a good portion of our tasting palates.
There you go. Now you don't even have to choose.
That is fair. That is fair. Okay, do you want to put up the let's talk about the Knucklehead toys for a minute? I'll do a little bit of news. You could jump back into some other stuff.
Absolutely, my friend.
While you're doing that, I'll also tell you over at Knuckleheads, if you can order or you can pre-order right now the Art the Clown stylized Knucklehead action figure. It comes with accessories and a beautiful window 4-color box. It's just amazing. Visit Knuckleheads Toys LTD.
But what about this?
.com. God damn it. That's what I wanted to talk about. That's the reason we're here. The Twiztid Knuckleheads jersey bundle. Everything you see where you get right here, all in one bundle, available right now over at mnestore.com. Don't sleep on it. Only 500 sets, limited. That's what we got.
Limited.
That's what we're going to have. So I'm just letting you know. So it is what it is. That's where it's at. For those who have been asking about it, there it go. The Art the Clown one is available. I want you to know about that as well, because that's a pre-order one. And bitch. I hate when he does that. So check that out. That's my news. You're making me feel nervous when you do that.
They just want to see your face, Jamie. That's all they want.
Stop it. You serious? He said, yeah. All right.
You should see all the inappropriate comments I don't put up.
I like that. Okay. So anyway, so there's that. So check out Knucklehead Toys on Instagram, Facebook, and all that other good shit to get down with those vibes. And mnestore.com for the Twiztid Knucklehead jersey bundle. Gotcha. Okay. Kick a topic. Who got a topic? Blaze, you got a topic?
Okay. So just the other day had a gentleman over the house. I was going to ask you guys, did you know that chimney sweeping is still a thing? And they do have
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
No.
I just asked my British friend this the other day.
Now, just a few days ago, I was informed way back, probably a month ago, that my chimney would need to be swept because
swept.
Yes, I'm sorry, swept because of the massive problem that the heat was going on that I had before last month.
Bats.
Well,
the influx of bats.
Got a chimney sweep in line, and he came over here a few days ago.
Attacked by Ohesian bats.
He was here all of 20 minutes before he told me that he relayed to me that he'd have to come back at a later date and bring a fellow chimney sweep.
Oh, get out of here.
A sweepist?
Because, okay, now, I don't know.
He's going to need more sweepers.
Is Santa Claus stuck in your chimney?
My broom is not big enough to sweep this one, sir.
Oh, my.
I'm going to need another hand. With a strong broom.
Now, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, if this is a thing around where you're at now, but we have it's like oil burning heat furnace. So It burns different than a normal furnace, I'm told. And then he shows me the outtake and the intake or whatever it is of where the fucking stuff is coming from, right? And it is built up and it is the darkest and the like the greasiest, blackest, charcoalist shit you've ever seen in your life. And I remember seeing this on a table near me, and I did get my hand, and I was like, is this ink? Because it would not come off for probably days. And so he basically showed me, he's like, this has me concerned here because I'm going to have to take this off, and it looks like you have probably a buildup about this much soot on the outtake area. So I am asking him, like, okay, so what is
I have so many questions. What
is there diamonds in the soot?
He needs another guy over there to hold a vacuum while he tries to bring it out. Now, this chimney has never been swept in over 40 some years. So this is why it's at, yes, right now. So this is where it's all built up like this. And so I was asking, does anybody else have this crazy? Yes, thank you. Fire waiting to happen. And that's why he's supposed to be back here in a few more days to actually get this stuff completely cleared out. And I was wondering if you guys have ever seen anything as crazy as this. And have you ever heard of this fucking psycho ass oil burning furnace shit? Because it is, next level, the darkest and dirtiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
The tank is telling us that it's a Creoset buildup.
Good day, sir. Flipper Michelle. I want you to go into town square and bring me the biggest bird you see.
For Pip Purup to see if I could ask
Pip.
All righty then. I'm the fastest chimney sweep in all West Manchester.
Listen here, Blaze. We've looked up your chimney,
Blimey.
Blimey, Blaze. It's all soot.
It's funny you brought that up. I literally was talking to a British friend like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I asked him, because I was trying to do
I happened to ask him
I was trying to do
sweeps.
my British accent. I actually asked them to say something back to me, like a meme I saw, because it was like something British people be like, and some weird fucking word that doesn't make any sense. And I was like, can you say this for me? And they're like, oh, actually, I'm from North London, so even if I did say it, it's not going to sound like what you think. You're looking for a Cockney accent, and they don't do that anymore. That's not a real thing. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And they're like, I mean, maybe if you go up to the hills or something, like in the farmlands, and find like a 70-year-old man, he might call you governor or something like that, but it's not a real thing anymore.
Hello, governor.
Right. And I was like, are you kidding me? So do you guys like not even have chimney sweeps anymore? They're like, no, you're actually not allowed to fucking sweep these most of these chimneys because they're too old.
Allergies, Tori.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tori.
That was fucking good. I can't.
You don't need to feel personally attacked. It's just a little bit of a good old fashioned ribbon.
So he's gonna have another sweep come over there with him, and they're gonna both of them get up there with their goddamn brooms, and they're gonna sweep you up.
They're sweeping you up.
Getting it out of there. He said. Then there's gonna come back to you. Excuse me, sir. The 2 men I've brought with me are not enough. It appears I need another 3. And he's going to have 5 blokes.
My porridge has seemed to grow a bit cold. Would you mind if I used your... I don't need
It's all fun and games until you got 5 blokes in your living room sweeping your chimney.
Yep.
That's it.
Just want to make sure it gets done proper.
Blokes. I believe they're called mates.
They're mates. Well, they're not his mates. They're
bring my mate
then
with
they're
me.
Mates.
Yeah.
I don't think you're just mates with a rando on the street,
think
unless you're
mates
referring to like, yo,
no,
hey, bro.
I think mate is like a bro over there. Like, hey, what's up, mate? You got something to say, mate?
Don't call me mate, bro.
What's it? Come at me, mate.
Oh God!
Now you're a soccer hooligan.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Shit.
All right. We hope that no chimney sweeps were harmed during this segment.
Yeah.
We recognize that the skill is still a trait and thriving greatly out there in the world. So if
it is.
Give your local chimney sweep a honk and some support. Okay.
Give him a honk.
Let's go
like
over
on
to
his
that,
ass.
Let's go over to that. No, I said a honk.
Yeah.
No, with your horn. All right, give me the Twiztid, the serial killing weekend, old school oddity shows. Let me talk about that for my segment of news, and then we'll hit it with one more. And then
speaking of I found a classic video of tour bus video involving and someone Jamie.
Oh, I know you ain't talking. I got a big player. Okay, chat. And what you see before your eyes is the Twiztid serial killing weekend, old school oddity shows. We have Friday, March 4th at Newport, Kentucky at the Thompson House. Then Saturday, March 5th in Chicago, Illinois at Bottom Lounge. Sunday, March 6th in Grand Rapids at The Stash. 3 shows, 3 portals in time to take you back to the days of yesteryore with one, the Monoxide Child, and Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man. Dare you join them, Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers, for the Old School Oddity Show, Twiztid Serial Killing Weekend, when it comes to your neck of the wood?
Question. Oop, shit.
Warned. You've been warned.
Question. Will it be the same set list, or is it going to be different?
You think I'm gonna tell you?
No.
Right now?
But I thought you might have told them. That's why they come here, for the information.
No, I ain't tell them about that. I just told this
bits.
shit is just announced the other day.
That's
Okay.
This shit was just announced the other day.
Early to be
I literally,
Way
I
early,
texted.
dog.
brain on shit
It
like
got
that.
it got posted, and I texted George right off rip. I was like, "Damn, George, guess I'm not on this one. Y'all just post about something going out next week. I'm already thinking it's February." He's like, "Dog, that tour's not for like a month." I'm like,
It for real. It is for real. But yeah,
for real.
you know, I'm sure we will do our very best to inquire and be inquisitive amongst y'all. So if you feel the need, or you feel that we haven't captured something that you need from the past, yeah, man, by all means, definitely be boisterous. Let your voice be heard. Hit us in the comments. You know where we're at on social media. You know how to get at me and Paul. So do so. And we are always proud to talk to you and kick it with you. So be not afraid to make your voice heard. There's that. But yeah, I want you to know about
song
that
you would want to hear, Dustin. I can't think of.
You know what?
I know why he keeps doing it, because it's goddamn Gravy Boats.
I have given
Gravy Boats.
I have given up on it. The people want it. I have given up on saying Gravy Boat because I listened to it with one James Persephone.
No, don't, Laura, don't encourage him. Laura, don't. Just don't.
I
Laura,
think I want to hear.
All you're doing is you make.
I think I want to hear Superstar.
He say people, and then he gonna be him and Laura, and then he gonna coerce somebody else like Laura, and then
look, don't
Alicia, Laura again, Laura with a different avatar.
That's a different Laura.
Laura's burner account. Get out of here, Laura's burner account. That's all, Dustin. Those are all his accounts. Talking about Gravy Boat.
All my accounts.
All your burner accounts. Don't be on here trying to catfish me, sir, with your Gravy Boat, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. See, there's one. They know.
All right. Okay.
They know.
You know what? Don't.
You don't even want to see this one.
That's definitely your account. I knew that one. It even said. The hot dog was all dressed up the way to your liking and specifications. No one cares that much about if your hot dog tastes good. You do, though.
That hot dog was actually terrible, too.
Excuse me. All right. So any last topics, gripes, beefs, or concerns before we I
saw something that was kind of interesting. I saw an anti-bucket list the other day, and it was, so the question was, is there anything you've done that you will never do again? Like what? Like
plenty.
I thought that was kind of interesting, a different take on it. Is there anything that you've done or you used to do like I am never doing that shit again? God, that was dumb. Like
I think that if you're a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, then it's like the anti-bucket list could be the butterfly effect backwards in negative space. Oh, I should just hit the leave button.
Now you're definitely off on a topic.
Oh, you're lucky I don't have to talk. You're lucky I do have to talk about Astronomicon.
So would that be the caterpillar effect?
Ooh. I like the way your mind thinks. He's inverting it.
Dustin, anything? Anti-bucket list?
I mean,
he said mushrooms, man. On acid.
Hell no.
Never mushrooms on acid, man.
I mean, like I said, that list is pretty fucking long. And I don't want to incriminate myself on the internet. Pussy.
Says the guy who likes honey bun flavored ice cream.
Whoa! I thought this was a safe place. I can't like honey bun ice cream.
Not me.
I'm just kidding. It just shows that you're a thug. That's all.
I don't know.
He's like, don't touch that honey bun on the register. That's mine.
You know what? I'm just gonna go the safe route and just say cocaine.
Oh, come on.
Look at him. I knew he was going to say something about it. No, I don't know.
Flag.
There's a lot of things, but I don't know that. I mean, what you did shapes you into who you are. So I don't know if I would be more of a piece of shit if I took said things away, or if I would be less of a piece of shit. I don't know. It's tough to
I feel
say,
like
man.
that star should just come over across the screen.
That's a tough question, man. Yes, the more you know.
It's very deep. It's very
That's a deep
very deep.
question.
It's very intrusive. It's almost like a dentist. It's very you all up in the gum line. You all up in the gum line.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've punched a lot of people, so I guess
I didn't realize you all would be too cowardly to address this topic, but
I said
I don't know that it's
mushrooms on
cowardly.
acid, man.
I think
You
it's more
can't
of
handle
like
that kind of shit.
All right,
what you're asking is for me to glance over the last X amount of years of my life and pick out the worst things of it and be like, I would never do that again. Like
He's gonna see his whole life flash before his face, and then
that's
he's
why
gonna say,
I have the mentality of most of the worst things I've done, I can't remember them. So it kind of takes care of itself.
hey, looky there. All right.
Shout out to Jägermeister. So
Damn,
fine.
product placement, endorsement, label slap.
Boom.
There it is.
Did you?
All right.
So fine. Then different one. You're on a 7-hour drive, stuck in a car with your boys. You get to listen to one artist for 7 hours. Who are you listening to? One artist, 7-hour drive. You can't get out. No stops. No pit stops.
But unlimited amount of the discography.
Yes. Full iPod with one artist on it.
Also a tough one. Sean with the fucking thinkers today.
No, bro.
Man.
You're that interviewer guy where I'm like, don't ever. Next time Paul does the interviewer, I'm not doing that one. Like I don't fucking. His questions were so random and nonsensical. Like no. Let me.
Those
see.
are those interviews.
It's our GDAM pod, and we'll talk about whatever we GDAM want.
That you're motherfucking right, and I'm not mad. I'm gonna do my very best to try to answer this motherfucker. First of all, I can't even imagine anyone who's got the 7-hour body of work in which I could continue to keep, MGK, Benny the Butcher. Damn, they throwing out some good ones. Anything Tom Petty, 7 Out Twiztid, shouts. 7 hours of Lamb of God would be dope for me. All right, fair enough. I feel that.
Acid Bath.
That one's new for me. I don't know that one.
I ain't never heard of that.
That's a lot of love for Acid Bath.
That's
your dead homie.
That's
there
two
you
for
go.
Tool
for sure. Tool.
That's only like two Tool songs. That's only like 2 songs.
I know. That's
really is
that's not even a full Tool record.
I could probably do 9 Inch Nails just because it's pretty diverse. There's a lot of different stuff there. I could probably do Nails.
I would legitimately say it depends on who's in the car with me. It's me and my boys, so I don't know. They're not gonna like me, but I would say Alice in Chains.
Oof.
I would do 7 hours
by the end of that car ride.
I would start with Facelift. We would go all the way to Dirt. We would even hit singles. We would go, if I could. We'd get them all, dog. We're going to get them all.
I would go either.
I'm taking them
all
routes
here.
Mad Season.
I'd either go with some E40, and that can piss some people off, or it can make some people happy. Or I'd go with some Billy Joel, which is very diverse and has some crazy
piano,
definitely diverse.
So, yeah, I mean one of those two.
And the microphone smells like a beer.
Right, you listen to Piano Man, that's 3-4 hours done right off rip.
Yikes!
I do like some Billy Joel though. I do like
Billy Joel's all right. Billy Joel's got some shit. You know who's got some sleeper tracks too? Elton John. You don't realize how many Elton John songs you know until you're listening to like a best of the. You're like, I know this one. That's great. That's fucking great. So the power of music, but 7 hours. Stevie Wonder
is a tough one.
Stevie Wonder. 1,000,000 gajillion %. I will do 7 hours of Stevie Wonder and be happy.
All right, Dustin, did you pick one?
I didn't pick one because I don't know. I don't know, man.
You gotta pick you.
I got hardcore ADHD, man. I don't know the fucking 7 hours. Like honestly, if I was in the car, I would have a TV show on anyway. You guys know how I do.
I'm surprised it's not.
You just listen to the fucking Office theme song for 7 hours.
I thought about Real Big Fish. I could do them. I was gonna say a little Blink 182 or something. Oh no! I mean, I could be skanking in the car. it would definitely be a fucking pop punk band. I could probably do like, I'd say Green Day, but it's like old Green Day is what gets me up into a certain point, and then they hit that beep, that pinnacle of where punk rock stops and fucking pop punk takes over your fucking life, and it's like, so it would still only be like 4 albums. I would just have to listen to them over and over and over,
and then blow up to the next level.
I mean, no, it's cool to see it, and I've seen Green Day fucking 8 times. I was a huge fan, but it's been a fucking while ago.
I've been driving with Dustin 7 hours. I'm gonna say it's
Hall and Oates.
Throw some funk on. That's what it would be. You'll see him just start.
Right, it wouldn't be one person; it would be one genre. Throw funk on for me, and I'm good.
But I would be good with that Hall and Oates. I'd be good with that Duran. I could probably do 7 hours of Hall and Oates. Look at Sean's face was like he was like.
You know what?
It's why we don't let Jamie drive anywhere. We ain't getting the car.
Huey Lewis and the News.
I could do that. I could do that all day.
We'll do it, dude.
I could do a 7-hour loop of Rat round and round.
Oh, come on.
Just
I would do 7 hours
back.
of Rat, but not just round and round. We'd have to go to like Way Cool Jr., come on back on through. We can't just, Simon Garfunkel, really? Yeah, most music. Yeah, 80s shit just flows. It just has a flow to it. I'm sure people say that about the 90s too. B.B. King is always a shit. Jimi Hendrix, yeah, dope. Lay it down. Yes. Lay it down from Rat. You know it.
Yeah, Rolling Stones
has got some creepy shit, dude.
That shit's
got a lot of shit.
You remember that movie? You don't like Rolling Stones either, Sean? Nah. No. I'm not like they have like 2 or 3 songs, but what's that weird creepy song where I can't hear it in my head. Dun, 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 dun.
There's one Zeppelin I could do.
Yeah, oh man, that shit, like they put that in all the spooky movies and shit, and like the new like television show ABC, and then start playing that song.
Outcast wouldn't be bad.
7 hours of Outcast. All right, hey, you guys, drop them, dude, straight up. OTEP, yep, that's dope.
I'll see what you guys think of this. So remember we were talking about that When We Were Young festival in Vegas, the big pop punk festival?
Yep.
So they ended up now.
Yeah, they ended up making it 2 days, it's the same lineup 2 days, and then they added a 3rd day like a week later, but it's the same lineup, which I just don't get. Like
why wouldn't you move people up to be like actual? Then you could have 6 headliners versus fucking just the 2 same headliners for 3 days.
Am I correct in saying that everyone plays just like Warped Tour? There's 2 stages, one goes in another, and depending on what you want to see, you go to that stage. Yeah. Depending on what you want to see, you go to that stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be 3 stages. So I mean, you're missing someone at some point.
You're definitely gonna miss somebody. But in theory, if they do it 3 days back to back, you know the routine by the 3rd day, and you know where to go. That's probably what they're thinking. They're probably thinking order and chaos. I don't fucking know. But
I think that's stupid, and I think you should change.
It's very festival-esque. If they have it to be where it's like, one goes down, like how we had the 2 stages, it was very methodic. Like as soon as we were done, we were on our last song. They're like, last song, cue over. They were up there fucking tuning up, and as soon as we stopped, boom, they start playing, and it was very, very like. Yeah. How they ran it was Trump tight. Like it was fucking, there was no fucking seams, no gaps. We ran that bitch without no fucking hiccups. I think if they run that same mentality, it'll be fresh. But I don't know what the 3rd stage, that throws me for a loop, because then again, so even if you offset it, you're still gonna miss something.
But so if you did weird. That, but maybe it's like this. I say that and then I start to think about it, but like from the point of view that the first day sold out so fucking quick that they added a second. That motherfucker is sold out. The 3rd day, I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but you still, instead of like, okay, now the deck is stacked on Saturday's show, that's, gonna obviously sell out, but Sunday might not be as heavy hit. It's the same show, so maybe in turn you'll sell more tickets because everybody gets a chance to see everything.
They're hoping that because the first day sold out, that the second day will do the same, and they'll still have one additional day that give you 3 chances to be able to see this sold out event, which makes sense. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're not mixing it up, because had you would have purchased your tickets for lineup A, what the fuck ever, and by the third day it's a different lineup, and you're like, whoa, I want that ticket, now I want to switch, and now it's a fucking headache for people reimbursing you your ticket money back, exchanging your ticket to buy the new ticket. So it's all continuity all across. It's the same show every single day. Which one you want to be at? You know, I kind of appreciate that. So it's not well, that's bullshit. I wanted to see this band. I didn't even know they were playing. Why aren't they playing on the day I'm going? You know, so I get that. I don't know.
A residency on a larger scale.
It's what it's starting to feel like.
In a sense,
like 3 days, like a residency instead of doing a smaller scale residency.
Yeah, a smaller scale.
3 days. Yeah, but a larger scale meaning more bands.
Like the most we've ever done, I think the most we've ever done would be like a 2-night thing. We would play one place and then play again the next night and try to do a different set or do something different because, you know, like whatever the arrangement or our obligation was. But to do that, I'm assuming they're playing the same set 3 times in a row because they want everyone to be able to see what they came to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen festivals have like the same headliner, like Metallica might headline 2 nights or like Friday, Sunday Metallica. And I think that's just kind of a production thing. It's easier just to keep the same headliner set up.
Fair enough.
Having the entire festival the same for 3 different days is weird to me. But like you said, maybe people are like, cool, I get to see all my band. But then you gotta buy a ticket again.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
You'd have to buy 2 tickets. You'd have to buy 2 tickets because again, you're correct. It's got to be that you're going to miss one of your faves. So with 2 tickets, you would definitely ensure you would see all of your faves, and you better be real fucking have it all compassed out and mapped out. I got to be here at 6 o'clock. I got to be at stage 4 at 2 o'clock. I can't miss this on the, you know, like you better have, and you probably could, in theory, successfully see everybody you wanted to see, but that's to the tune of how many 2 times tickets, and
that's assuming that all these bands make it all 3 days. You know what I mean? Like people drop off this many bands, people are going to cancel, so then that schedule gets shifted, and then your whole plan's fucked. So like you could still miss your band. You know what I mean?
Let's be honest.
I'm staying out there the whole time and getting Uber Eats. Fuck that. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I mean. But then you have the ever-present elephant in the room, which is
me, man.
I'm gonna drone in a pizza and fucking leave me alone, man.
You better believe it, man. No, I mean, but then you have the ever-present elephant in the room, which is COVID. You know what I mean? So it's like, God forbid, somebody gets it. You know what I mean? So it's like that can be a deterrent.
And you're out there. What are the Vegas policies?
I mean, we still have the mask mandate and everything. Anything over, I forget if it's 2,000 or 5,000 people, you got to have masks or be fully vaccinated. Like, I went to the Raiders game, and you have to have your vaccine on a phone with a clear pass and all this shit. Like they did at New York
Comic-Con or whatever. Yeah, 100%.
Like if you don't have it, you can go and get your shot like there at the stadium, but you still have to wear a mask and like so.
Those are
that's weird.
To be honest, those are expedited precautions to get you through at a quicker rate, to not just be, you know, standing in the line with the regular documentation. Those are extra. It's not like it was mandated for us to do that. We chose to do that to expedite our entrance into and get it in there and situated how we needed to be. So, but yeah, no, I mean, it's like, but that's the thing though. It's like that's another reason why with the show lineups and a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a crazy time in the world right now.
Real quick. Right.
Well,
it does indeed. And people's fear and people's, you know, and the situation of where everybody's at with it is kind of a deterrent in a lot of things. It keeps people from coming out of their house to come see you when you do perform. It keeps people from performing because they don't want to leave their house and get it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things. So it's like there's a lot of deterrents for that can keep
the people that are actually out there doing it and they catch it and then they're
this is true too. But I mean, such is the new reality you live in. You're either gonna shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean? It's like I get that as well.
Crazy.
It is. Welcome to it, 2022. Wake your ass up.
Right.
That's it. And just understand that you're playing a new game and ride the wave. There you go. He said, "There you go."
There you go.
All right, check it out. My last news I want to drop. If you could, I showed the Astronomicon thing. I just want everybody to understand that Astronomicon 5 is going down April 22nd to the 24th at Burton Manor in Livonia, Michigan. Do not miss it. Many stars, talent, pop culture icons have already been announced. There are many more to be announced tonight. If you keep your eyes peeled to Astronomicon Facebook and the Instagram and just mainly all of Astronomicon's socials, tonight they are going to announce another special guest. as well as Friday. There will be another special guest
Jamie?
announced. So keep your peepers peeled, keep your ears and your eyes locked to Astronomicon.com, Astronomicon Facebook, Astronomicon on Instagram, all of those,
Twitter,
all of them.
All of them.
To find out the latest and greatest on the new guests who have been invited and will actually join us for Astronomicon 5, which again is going down April 22nd to the 24th, 2022, Burton Manor, Livonia, Michigan. Hope
you know who it
there.
is, right, Jamie?
What's that now?
You know who the special announcement is?
Yes, and
I know you do.
I do.
I know you do. I do.
They keep telling me. I think they're telling me to test me to see if I'm going to be professional.
You know what I got hype on though? We had a meeting of the minds the other night, a video call, and I saw we all seen and went over the layout of the entire Burton Manor.
Oh wow!
And it is going to be fabulous, Jamie.
It's fixing to be something absolutely special. I always say astronomical. I wanted to switch it up. It will be absolutely special. Something very bigger and bolder.
Astronomical.
Well, it always is astronomical, but also again, I can't stress that enough for those people who again are feeling a little claustrophobic with everything being with the current height of all the validity of the world. The extra elbow room and leg room, I can't stress to you, will be a beautiful thing, will be a welcome thing. You won't have people all on your ass and in front of you, pardon me. It'll be a lot more ass.
Nope.
A lot less congested.
All these room for activities.
Dude, I'm telling you, Blaze, without saying names, because I don't want to throw shade, but you have been with me at several cons, and it's asses and elbows. You and me are big dudes. We're trying not to fucking knock people over. It's like
sweaty butts and sweaty nuts.
Sweaty butts and Comic-Con vibe. You just want to start passing. Yeah, you want to start high-fiving and throwing soap and deodorant. You got it. Right. Wash your comic ass.
Right.
Nevertheless,
I
want everyone to be comfortable. I want everyone to be welcomed. I want everybody to have a great time, as well as the guests we're asking, as well as the attendees who are coming to meet everybody. I just want it to be a great time, as does Paul, George, Mike, and everybody. Dustin, you know how I do. So there's that. Thank you, Blaze, for stopping by. I felt like my arms like really big. I was like Zordon, Power Rangers.
We can back it up here. Look, I got you. Boom.
All right. No, thank you. All right. So anyway, want to thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out with us today. We learned a plenty wonderful thing. We learned that don't drink your own Kool-Aid, whether you're old or young. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, whether you like it or not. There are new ice creams that will make you fat and taste delicious, available at Walmart, coming
February 1st.
February 1st.
Walmart,
keep your
you
eyes
can pay
peeled
me now.
To all the Astronomicon socials tonight for a brand new guest. And that's our time. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks to Blaze. Thanks to Draven. Thanks to Dustin. And thank you.
Still got it wrong.
See you next time.
Still got it.
God damn it. Leave me alone. I love you guys. Bye.